Yo, huddle up, huddle up,
Huddle
huddle
up,
up,
huddle up,
huddle up,
huddle
huddle
up,
up, huddle up, huddle up,
huddle up,
huddle up.
huddle up.
We got episode 22 of the Ravens Huddle.
Yes,
Continue like, rating, and subscribing. You got your boy Mike.
Got say, man, in the front of the camera.
Yeah, in front of the cam, man. And obviously, we got to say happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yes.
Hopefully, y'all enjoyed y'all families. Everybody got a nice meal, got something warm to eat, got to be around love and family.
Yeah, and we recording this the day after. Like just to reiterate what you said, man, we appreciate and we're thankful for everybody who's been chiming in. Salute to everybody salute to the people. Y'all know who y'all are comment every week.
Thank you.
That we try to get back as best as possible on somebody. Salute to just the channel growth, the page growth, the videos. It's been fun. We
thankful
keep it
for
real.
all
We
that,
keep it
bro.
honest. We're thankful for y'all who are checking this out right now. We appreciate y'all. We just appreciate, salute the Ravens for having more wins than losses.
Salute to the Ravens.
Having more wins than losses. So, yeah, man, hopefully y'all had a great one, man.
Yeah. We appreciate y'all huddling up with us. Continue to like, rate, and subscribe.
Yes, indeed. And please tell a friend and tell a friend. Share this everywhere.
Yeah, as of right now, like. Everything else is great.
Like it.
And we want you to do all of that, but liking helps us out if you want to see more content.
It's free to do, man.
It
Yes,
helps
sir.
spread the word.
Peace.
And we gotta, like you said, wish Bateman a happy birthday,
today's
especially after that beautiful Mars last week. Happy B-Day, shorty. Don't shake off too much because we need you Sunday. It's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah.
Pause.
He's had. Listen, people get on the drops and things like that have happened, but we keep reiterating, man, like. Even in the midst of some shakiness, he be having it. You need him.
Yeah,
yo.
the clutch traffic.
You need
He's
him.
the traffic guy. He's the catching traffic guy. And it might have to take a hit or two.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I appreciate that.
And he makes a big play here and there every now and then. And we always keep saying, before the season started, we never thought we just like the consistency because of health. If he's consistent, we like, bro, he's clearly talented, yo.
Nah, the kid is nice. The kid is nice, bro.
Yeah, he's been healthy this year. Hopefully that continues. But happy birthday, man.
Happy
Expecting
B-Day,
another
man.
big week from you.
Yeah. You gotta have a birthday shake off with the battle of them boys from Philly, man. You gotta step out there sturdy.
Yeah, man. And we're gonna get to that Philly prediction. The Ravens Philly prediction coming up. This is a big game. I seen ticket
Huge
prices
game.
for people who trying to get them now.
You might as well just watch in the crib or go to a bar in the relative area, bro, like myself, because
It's
unless
crazy.
you trying to pay that fee.
Or support if you're getting in this, so help with the Ravens, do whatever.
Yeah.
But
Pay the fee.
But
Pay
we
the fee
just
if you got it.
Yeah,
Pay the
but
fee if you got it.
we understand it's holiday season. It's a little taxi out here, so salute. We know it's gonna be rocking in there. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say come to the bank, Ravens fans, because the Eagles fans are going to show up.
Yeah, they going to be there, yo.
We played them in the preseason, and a good amount of them was there. So please,
Philly ain't that far, yo.
You got it.
And they got a huge fan base. So
Absolutely.
that makes sense.
Well, we'll get to predictions and everything, but one of the things, since we just talked about Bate, I'm going to talk about with Lamar. Lamar, as a great leader, and just, diming his guys up. He said, just verbally, he was like, he's like, Bateman, he see him as a receiver one, yo.
Yeah.
He's like,
ooh.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Ooh.
He said, because he know he got talent and he know he gonna need him.
Yeah.
When you need a guy, you gotta keep putting, and he can make like the catch he made last week, that touchdown.
That was a beautiful catch. That was a beautiful catch.
Tough catch. The guy's arm was in between there, so and he said, like, Lamar talking about how he gets on his receivers, but he said, and the tight ends and everybody in the line or whatever, and he like, they get on me when they need to, and it's a way to keep everybody checks and balances.
Yeah.
So it's good. So he knows he's Bate is he make them plays.
This receiving core this year, we blessed, bro. Like it's the most blessed the Ravens has been. Like they're going to see after the season, but like to have Zay Flowers, Bateman, and Andrews playing the way he's playing. And everybody else that's factoring in, like,
Andrew's
bro,
the oldest.
Really love.
Andrew's the oldest guy, but like the rest of them boys, they young,
young boys, man.
Young boys, young man.
Yeah.
So it's
and don't
chemistry.
sleep on my boy Wallace. Bro.
Oh yeah.
Like I be wanting him to get more reps, yo.
He had one of them catches last week.
I be wanting him to get more reps. I know it's a lot of ball to share, bro. I'm like, every time he get the ball, he do something elusive. Like, yo, I'm trying to make something.
Because he didn't break anything crazy, but he got a few extra yards.
Moves. Yeah. Come on, bro.
Yeah. We always gonna rep him. And he also talked about Derrick Henry. He was just like, You can tell Lamar's super because I love how they, because the media looked like they was trying to split them a little bit with the whole MVP thing. But Lamar and Henry, they talk about each other with such great respect, and I love to see that. He was just basically like, man, Henry just basically made my football life much easier.
Yeah,
like
bro. I don't have to do that no more. We don't see Lamar running dives up the middle like that unless it's like, all right, nobody's open for like a long time, and they have to go.
I don't know the statistics, but it just seems like I would assume that they're doing less. Not even they clearly are doing less design runs.
Yeah.
Every now and then they'll get one in there. You be like, it was one last week. It was like, wow, I don't even understand that.
Yeah,
but
weird.
But or was it could have been an RPO too, and it's just like one of the things was like it might have been an option. We was like, well, I think I said it should in this situation because I think it was late and whatever. It was something weird, and I was like, it should never be at this point. It shouldn't be an option. Like you shouldn't even have an option to do that. But overall, Derrick Henry is who he is, and he's doing what he's doing. Well, I'm gonna matter of fact, because I was gonna keep talking about him and the running back stuff coming up this week, but I want to talk about some of the injury report because we still got to get there, but signs are showing some good things, and they definitely need it for this week. Interior play on the first level and the second level. So they said Michael Pierce.
I saw that. So that means he's active, or is it going to be like?
I think he's been limited, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because he looked like he was cooked that one game. But
so that means he's possible to play. They said he's back in practice. He's limited. So they're just taking it easy, but I think he's going to play.
We need that, especially because isn't Kyle Van Noy out this week?
Well, Kyle Van Noy, I just seen Harbaugh. Harbaugh said he's dealing with some things. We keep talking about he out here in our age range and having a phenomenal season. So it's going to be a little nicks and knacks and stuff like that. But he said that he probably been dealing with stuff all season, like here and there.
You 33,
and maybe it's building up. Listen, it's week. What is this week? Shoot, man, 13.
Week 13.
They don't get to buy till 14. Yeah. I mean, so for all the guys north for 30. I mean, like this is and all of the players in general.
Yeah, he waking up feeling extra sore.
Bro, this is a long stretch before. That's why we like as long as they can get there with a good record and relatively healthy, it's actually probably not bad to have it late if guys aren't too banged up because then you get a little bit of break. And I keep mentioning as we get closer, keep mentioning that 3 games in 10 days is crazy.
Yeah.
What I don't like, what you just saying?
Is Roquan coming back?
So Roquan and Pierce, those are two people they linked up together as far as names wise. Like they both are playing. I seen Roquan out there moving,
I might.
I
might sound like I'm jumping the gun a bit, but last week our linebacker play looked better than it did all season. Like they were. I don't know whether it was just a miraculous. Harrison was just on one, and Chris Board and all them, but they look like a cohesive defensive unit, bro. Like I was very shocked because I was nervous.
Well, they tried some new things, and listen, gotta get Roquan back.
Yeah, we need Roquan back. But I mean, like that rotation, like do you take Trent Simpson out now and kind of like rotate the guys?
I don't know because he rotated and he was. Because Trent and who's the other? Oh man, I can't think of who the other person was. Was it 30?
Chris Ward or?
Sorry, it was because he was on the cuff right now. But they was doing a little rotation, and the fellas played well last week.
They played very well.
They played very well, but in a game like this,
you need Roquan.
And what the good thing is,
Saquon Barkley.
Roquan coming back. It's good that those guys came in because they might be able. They feel like they probably should be able to trust them a little more, just to give Roquan a little bit of a because a hamstring is. Yeah, he had a couple weeks, but still, like it's still a little.
That joint might still be tender. Pause. Like so.
If they continue to, that showed a good sign that maybe Roquan could only have to play half the snaps. Maybe I don't know what their game plan would be, but that builds some trust that you can rotate these guys in and try to get him to the bye week. Yeah. So. But say Roquan is I seen him on the field. He's looking all right. So and Travis Jones has kind of been limited, but also as well. We're gonna need as much as that interior / that middle. Yeah, a game like this because really Roquan
contains Saquon,
not Roquan because of Saquon. Yes, and any of those them runs up the middle that if the pressure comes around the side and Jalen Hurts.
Wiggins and Marlon gonna need big games too. Yeah. You feel me? The whole DB, I don't never question cousin Kyle. But you gotta think AJ Brown. They saying Devontae Smith might come back too. So
Yeah,
you
yeah, I
feel
dig
me?
that, yeah.
That's some deep threats. And Devontae Smith is the one. But Marcus Williams not in there no more. So we don't have to worry about just nobody not being around. But they still gonna have to play well because these guys are legit. So
Charlie Kolar.
wish you a speedy recovery. I didn't even know you got hurt. That's how I know you a
Yeah,
thug because I had no clue.
They said I think he finished through, but in the first quarter he hurt it, and then they found out he fractured it.
Yeah, he
or
fractured
whatever.
his arm, I believe.
Yeah, so they said at minimum, I think of 4 weeks. So basically, do that. Basically, the
Playoffs.
They very
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
the playoffs, bro.
I mean, honestly, I mean, he
the
could
week
play
before.
he could play the end of the season, but he's done some really good things. You know, you always want as much depth, but it's the NFL. You know, guys are gonna, somebody's gonna go down here or there.
Yeah.
Of course, you like to have him out there. He's good at blocking. He's made a few plays this year too. So
Nah, he definitely like that.
it's been helping. All three of those tight ends have been probably helping each other just get a little bit of relief and try to stay as healthy as possible. So, you don't want to see a loss like that, period.
Yeah.
But wishing him a speedy recovery.
Yeah, definitely,
And making
definitely.
sure everything heals up correctly and stuff like that and get him back for those big games that's going to be coming up.
And at least it's a fracture because usually that heals clean and it's just like that is what it is. Unless it's like an ankle or something weird like that. But like an arm, he should be fine.
Typically, yeah, he should be. He's,
Yeah, he should
he's
be.
young, so
Yeah.
hopefully everything was good. Well, we talked about the linebacker play, but Malik Harrison, he was
Bro, what got into you, bro? I said
he was one of the top rated defenders of the
bro,
week.
I told you. Yo.
He played well.
Bro, he folded J.K. Dobbins up and didn't stop hitting people, bro. Like, I'm like, this is linebacker play. That felt like Ravens linebacker play, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
now the fold up was
aggressive.
definitely
Yeah.
Oh man.
Break him down, yo. Put him in the walls of Jericho, bro.
I saw as soon as JK started talking trash to Marlo,
Yeah.
it just seemed like everybody a switch flipped, yo.
Yeah.
And it got ultra
That's
aggressive.
because it's personal, yo.
Because
It's
Malik,
personal.
I ain't gonna lie, because we talked about it last week, but Malik Harrison, well, early this week, Malik Harrison, the first drive looked shaky.
Yeah, he was
I think the
bluffing and
second
then he
drive
just
looked a little
like,
shaky. But sometimes, and I mentioned it before, and then I think somebody mentioned it in the comments, but I think we mentioned it in the comments in response to somebody, but he just playing.
Yeah, and I think it's
sometimes
the fact
he's
he
getting
got
more
the
reps.
Yeah,
He's
he
getting
got more reps because
yeah.
usually they would just bring him in situationally when somebody need a breather.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm fresh out here, but
Yeah.
like
So
look good out
that's
there,
good.
bro.
Like we said,
Yeah,
this week
he
could
look
be a
good
good
out
week.
there,
To,
bruh.
you feel like you can trust him a little bit. To kind of.
I told you he earned a badge, just like Call of Duty when it go around and then you get a badge and you go up the next level. I was like, bro, he leveled up like 4 levels that game, bro. I was like,
Yo, we can get
good job,
one.
bro.
We can get one fold up a week, yo. If you can fold Saquon
stretch
up
if you stretch Saquon like that, yo, you are now my second favorite player behind Kyle Hamilton.
Nah, he's jumping the list crazy.
Yo,
If he folds Saquon up and Saquon,
well,
be
obviously
like,
Lamar is goated. He ultra instinct, but behind that, Kyle, he right under Kyle if he do that again. If him, especially on the goal line and fold him up and hurt him,
it's gonna be Lamar, but Colin, Tyler, and Wallace.
I forgot about Tyler. Yeah, yeah.
And then of course Van Noy, because that we all in the same bracket. He
yeah,
representing for us,
aggressive
yo.
OG, yeah.
He representing for us. So
Yo, he got me back outside doing burpees, bro. Like, God, stay sturdy, bro.
Listen to the K.
Yeah. Yo, Kendrick, man. Yo, he sparked the chimpanzee spirit. Yo,
That joint was wild.
Joint
was wild.
That's still the funniest joint, yo. Sparked the chimpanzee spirit.
Oh, man.
But yeah, definitely big shout out to Malik Harrison. And we usually lock in 100% on Raven stuff, but I really had to bring this up. This is another thing I'm thankful for. I'm thankful we're not the Chicago Bears. Bro, that game, the ending, I didn't even know what was happening, bro. Yo, Caleb Williams was having a career second half, bro. Coming back, they about to beat Detroit. So they get lucky and get the DJ Moore pass interference that got them 7 or 8 yards from field goal range. And it's 36 seconds on the clock. No, they run one play. The clock is running. It was like a run. It was some kind of run. They
try to do a quarterback draw.
Oh yeah, they did the phony QB draw. It's 36 seconds on the clock. Caleb Williams gets up. It's one timeout left. Bro, they let like 30 seconds run off the clock.
No. They let the whole game run out.
Bro, when he snapped the ball, it was 6 seconds left.
But the game is over.
That's the game. And they had a timeout. I was confused.
Because another thing is they went deep.
Bro.
All 6 seconds is coming off the clock at that point.
I did not know what was happening. Yo, nobody in that household, we had a couple Eagles fans at the household and all Ravens fans primarily. Yo, everybody was like, what is going on? Like, it was our team. We was mad. Like, yo, this is rec football. Do they not realize they have a timeout?
I don't know.
Are they trying to blow the game? I don't know.
Listen, everybody can say what and where and how we feel or who feels this way, love, hate. Harbs has had some weird stuff every year.
Harbs would never do that, though.
That is absurd.
Yeah, that's like...
He's had some clock management issues, but I don't think... Yo, bro, I've never seen that.
That
before.
would get a high school coach fired, bro.
Matt Eberflus, and we was talking about him just off because we don't do nothing for the Bears, but we was talking about, man, he gonna be out of there at the end of the year. It was after that. I think I beat it. Was like that's solidified.
That day,
and not only was it solidified, the next day it was over.
He's got to go.
I knew it. It's the only move you can make at that point, yo.
Yo,
he went from highly likely and probable to after that. It was a guaranteed he's done,
bro. So I don't know what.
Thankfully, we don't.
On,
thankfully, the Ravens don't have that.
Yeah, thank goodness,
that is
bro.
absurd.
I'm thankful for that. Cause
thank you.
Sorry, Bears fans, yo. Don't do nothing. Don't harm nobody, yo. Because I know if you had a parlay and that's how it was blown, they were mad.
That
bro.
Man wanted to get fired.
Yeah,
yo.
they didn't eat no more Thanksgiving food, bro. I was like,
he was like, yo, I could end this today, yo. If he end up with a college job next week, yo, we know why, yo. We know why he did that joint, yo. Well. The battle of the running backs.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Top guys in the league now.
Top 2 in rushing by a wide margin, too. Mm-hmm. They 1,300 plus yards. The next closest, I think, well, they played last night, so he could be a little bit higher. But last time I saw he was around like 900 and something yards. Guy on the Green Bay Packers. I don't know. Josh Jacobs? Whatever. Anyway.
Brandon
no, Josh. I think it's Josh Jacobs. But anyway.
Josh Jacobs, the dude that used to be on the Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Josh Jacobs. I used to have him on my fantasy team a couple years ago.
But they are way ahead of him.
Yeah.
And they are less than 100 yards between them. And of course, Henry had a few games where, he didn't have that many rushes.
Yeah,
we ain't even going with that.
Curries. Okay, Monken.
But this week, both teams going to rely on both heavy. And it's going to be interesting because remember we spoke about it several weeks ago when Saquon was like, he got a lot of respect for him, but he was like, kind of hating, because I want that rushing record.
Yeah.
So both of these guys, they know they're not playing.
And they're a little bit older and hungry. Both of them are like
they know
seasoned running backs.
And they on teams that have championship aspirations. Yeah. So they focused and locked in. They understand it's going to be...
low key, this might be the chip. Right here, yo, like
it could be.
Yeah, it could be.
Battle of the birds, yo.
If everything goes the way we would like it to, that would be nice.
And it's gonna be a cold game.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting late in that season. It's time to teams to hand that ball off.
Yeah.
And like I said, both of those guys are hungry. I know they want the rushing record. I don't think it's like. Clearly, they want to win games. They just want to win games. They at that stage in their career, but they want that record. They want that. They want to be the Russian lead at the end of the year and potentially get the Russian record. Who knows if that'll happen? But I think Derrick Henry is like...
Derrick is a big body, bro. Pause. Like, he one of them ones that's like, yo, unless we just do something terrible and the blocking scheme completely crumbles, he's getting 3 yards, bro.
Yeah. Every now and then they get him before he gets he gets a few steps in, but you don't shy away for he eventually going to cut it up.
I will say... From the games I've watched, the Eagles' defense has played well. The one that stood out to me was when they played the Commanders like 2 weeks ago on like a Thursday night. I got to really sit and watch. Mm-hmm. The offense wasn't doing nothing. Like, the defense won that game. So, like, you feel me? Like, but I also feel like having Lamar is a cheat code, bro. Because it could really... If our defense can be good... Not even great, like just like a 70 out of 100. You feel me? Like, and Lamar can just have that offense.
What that's the main thing about those running backs. Just keep them running backs. You want to keep them off field as much as possible. But that's why we was talking about earlier, getting all those guys in the middle back, the tackles and Roquan, because the Ravens are the best. If I'm going to say, they still are the best against the run.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a lot of guys that fast. They got a lot of guys who are strong up the middle. And this is a week where your strength versus their strength. I'm hoping that, listen, Saquon's special, bro. But I would expect him not to run for 255 this
Kyle
week.
Hamilton will come up and make a
not even 150.
He's not going to be scared, bro.
I would hope that they can contain him to under 150.
I would like that.
And I know that's that,
like that.
140. That's all crazy, but just not let him go absolutely berserk. I mean, that run stopping defense has been so good. They should be able to keep him. Or hopefully be able to keep him. It's not out of the possibility to keep him around 100.
I think we could do that.
All-purpose yards.
If we can do that, it's a blowout.
Yeah, it should be.
If we can do that, it's a blowout.
It should be.
And we got to go off of Lamar's promising record against the NFC, because you got to remember, they was gassing the Niners last year, bro. And they had a crazy run, but they look like a regular average Joe team to us. So hopefully we'll have that same outcome.
Well, one of the things, before we get into the deep dive and the predictions all the time, I remember I heard from this morning, because they did an interview with Zay Flowers this morning. He was like, basically, I think he said he did some cooking and stuff like that, whatever. But he was talking about how he played quarterback, had some snaps at quarterback. They trying to, probably had him play it so they can probably get a little more physical.
Okay.
When he broke probably contain or something like that I would assume to emulate Jalen Hurts, and he not, because Lamar, they not. Nobody. We don't need him getting touched at all.
Yeah.
So I mean, and size wise, I mean, he's clearly still shorter than Jalen Hurts. But Jalen Hurts is, he's in between Lamar and him. So, but anyway, get him out there, get him moving. Probably put a pad on him here and there, just to have him, to simulate some of that stuff and just run more plays, maybe. Yeah. But it was interesting to see that he probably got an arm too on the low, Probably.
Yeah. He one of them super freakishly athletic dudes. Yeah. But that's on the assignment list too, Malik Harrison. I need you to smack Jalen Hurts one time. And
bro, anybody. Kyle, anybody. You get it, you get a nice clean form. And where the refs are like, I want to blow the flag, but I can't do it.
It was a form tackle. He ran through him.
Yeah. Well, let's get into the predictions and the breakdowns. You feel me? Before we let's give off Rich's. Rich wasn't able to. It was on me. We'll break everything.
We had some scheduling things. It's the day after Thanksgiving.
I say it was on me because we were supposed to all be doing this a little bit earlier, but some things didn't work out. But we wanted to make sure we got his prediction.
Big bro.
And
big bro.
His prediction for this week:
28-23.
The Ravens.
I like it.
Yeah,
I think that could be. It could end up being down to the wire like that, and I think that's a great prediction. I always respect his predictions because you and him be closer than I do on most weeks as far as the prediction. So I'll let you do your thing first this week on a prediction because I think I did mine last week.
Okay, so they play somewhat similar in ways, both teams. They can do some things different, but and the running backs are excellent, but they're different in styles. Saquon can do a little bit of both, but he's more so. He's a little more finesse. Clearly.
He's shifty. He's
a lot more shifty. I mean, he jumped over the dude backwards.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So it should be a lot of running. This game could very well be a quick game, like just clock running and stuff like that. So the score could be up there, but I don't think it'd be up there. I will say, I know some people might not like this. And the Ravens, you can get on. I know one of the joints, you could read some of the stuff that's coming before it comes. But I know somebody be like, well, the Ravens lost to the Raiders and he lost to the Browns. I understand it, but the Ravens schedule overall is crazy.
Yeah, we definitely had.
If you look at the Eagles schedule, they played some good teams. Mm-hmm. Not saying that listen, you go get this late in the season, you're not going to just play all teams that aren't good. It's literally not possible. But if you look at their schedule, it ain't the strongest of schedules. I know they not
NFC level,
and I'm not saying they're phony, but they about to play up against one of them ones this week. And the Ravens got the bye week coming up, and they understand how important it is to close this out and keep their, because that Steelers game going to be coming up. So
and that could be weird. You know how them games go.
So the Ravens they're gonna be locked in. I'm gonna go with. I like Rich's score so much.
Yeah,
I don't want to copy it. I'm gonna get close to it though. I'm gonna say, matter of fact, I'm gonna go with that 31. They be getting around that. That's I think roughly the average 30-ish, 31. I'm gonna go 31-28. 27.
I like
31-27. Keep it consistent this week. Lamar talked about that from beginning of the game to end. Doesn't mean everything is going to be perfect, but them first few drives last week were so bad.
Yeah.
And then how they've had other games where beginning of the game was like flawless, and then the end of the game it's just like what's going on. So just keeping that consistency throughout the game is going to be key. It's going to be hyped up. This is really like the game of the week, honestly.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the super game of the week, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna creep into a evening game. They're gonna have the light show and all
that. 4:30 is always it's gonna get dark. It's gonna get dark after like 30 minutes of the game because out here at 5 o'clock it looked like 9 p.m.
Yeah.
This week, y'all know I always jump out the window, but I love over the last 2 weeks that we look like a completely different defense. Like that's very important when you have an offense that can strike at will. Mm-hmm. And Lamar's NFC record, so I'm going in this with a little bit more confidence because how many seasons has he been starting? He only lost once to y'all, the Giants. You feel me? Well, your NFC team will say.
My NFC.
He's from New York too, so we
originally. I've been out here for a long time.
You have, but still, that's lineage there. But so we can't judge him. But I would say 27-14. I think it's going to start off weird. I got my man Tuck hitting like two like nice pivotal field goals that'll like kind of make it where it's like close, like it might be like 7-7, and then he knocked down 2 of them in the first half. Then it's going to get pretty, and I think it's going to be smooth sailing. Monkening, run the ball, make it easy on yourself, bro. For real, like you saw what happened. How much clock we utilized when we just got Derrick Henry running the ball. Yeah. Like he had that sneaky 140, almost 150 last week. You feel me? And it was just like, and they took a touchdown away from him. Yeah. So it's like, I mean, let's do that. Let's do that in defense. Keep standing up. The Marcus Williams change has shifted everything. Like our defense look completely different. If we can lock in on them, I think we're going to be all right. I like that 27-14.
Yeah, definitely always take Lamar against the NFC. Yeah. The only thing I will say is it could be – they shouldn't be – listen, first of all, Jalen Hurts is not Lamar. He's a really good quarterback.
No, he's not Lamar. Nice. Yeah.
But they do see a similar type of style player. Mm-hmm. So they shouldn't be as shocked.
Yeah.
Now, they don't have the game plan against a similar style player. So that it's still not like they're still not playing against they play him once a year or twice a year. So it's not like you're seeing Lamar all the time or a similar style player all the time. But some things shouldn't be as shocking. But listen, Lamar's a different level of athlete, and at this point, he's a different level of thrower too. So you always take Lamar against the NFC.
We believe in that
because literally it's at this point where if he was or lose against the NFC, it's a shocker because he only won against it's crazy. Yeah. So. Yeah, so would you repeat yours?
I got 27-14.
And 31-27.
Yep, and Rich had his 28-23. Yeah. So it could be chippy. But I'm hoping we get a nice victory because I'm going to be somewhere and I'm going to be talking to them about the Ravens huddle. And, we maneuvering, bro. Like, let's do it.
And, yeah, we going to be that post game. Y'all know it's coming, man. We appreciate y'all. And definitely check out the post game. I know this one should probably the fan bases. It's gonna be nuclear. It's gonna be fun in there. It's gonna be fun in there.
Tap in, show love, comment, man. Let us know what you think, man.
Absolutely, appreciate y'all.